Hey, hey, hey! I hope you're having a terrific Tuesday. It's your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah, and I hope everybody is having a terrific Tuesday. And if it's not, it's gonna be because I have some hot beginner-friendly roles. And if you're like Delilah, how beginner-friendly? As beginner-friendly as you can get. Okay, and if you don't believe me, I'm gonna show you so you can see that these are very, very, very beginner friendly. And I think these are gonna be great for the folks who maybe you have had a challenge with getting hired. Maybe you feel like, hey, my resume is not good enough. The stuff that I've done in the past isn't good enough. Maybe you've never really had like a formal job. You've kind of done odds and ends, kind of things. These can work for you. Okay, so we're going to get into the details, but first things first, make sure you hit that subscribe button and tap that notification bell and select all. That way YouTube tells you every time I post a video, and I am right here Monday through Friday sharing the hottest remote opportunities. So I'm excited to have you. Let's go ahead and get into the details, and it is time to jump in. All right, you guys. So jumping on in, I have four hot leads to share with y'all. And the first stop is a company called Thrivent. And Thrivent has been thriving because over the last couple of months, I have seen them and shared their very beginner friendly roles that are going to put you on a career track. And you'll understand what I mean in a minute. Now, if you're not familiar with them, this is a huge company, 5,001 to 10,000 employees. They have multiple locations. They are in insurance, and you can see they have a ton of reviews on their Glassdoor, and the rating is great. That is what we want to see when we're figuring out if a company is a good fit for us. Now, to navigate to their careers, we just want to scroll down to the bottom, and under quick links, you'll see where it says careers. We will click that. We can learn more about the company over on their careers page. We want to see what they have available. So I'm going to leave this blank and click this. And so now we're able to see what they have available, and they make it convenient for us to just click next to remote, apply that filter, and we can see that they have some remote opportunities available. I'm going to get into one right now. So jumping on in, this is for Thrivent's Associate Customer Care Professional Mutual Funds position, and you're gonna be in the commercial insurance department. And I have told y'all millions of times at this point that I got my first professional start in commercial insurance, and I am an insurance lover, and it was a great industry. Now, scrolling down here, because you might say, Delilah, that sounds fancy. I'm struggling here. I don't think I could qualify. Well, down here under qualifications and skills, they say a high school diploma, experience navigating complex customer interactions from support through to resolution. They don't give us, any more context, like how many years? How did you navigate customer interactions? Okay. We've all dealt with somebody. Ability to welcome change and contribute to continuous improvement in a fast paced environment. So you just got to be willing to jump in. And then strong written and verbal communication skills, able to work this schedule that starts in January. And then you have to have a distraction free workplace, be able to pass a background check, and have the internet requirements. So maybe you volunteered, and you were working with customers and, interacting with them. They don't get into years of experience here. So this is what I mean by beginner friendly. These are the things that they want you to have. And then they tell us, you would be adding a little razzle dazzle on top of stuff if you had these preferred qualifications. So that is awesome. And they offer some really great benefits. You can read those details about them. And in this role, what you're going to do is they say you're going to build rapport with callers of diverse backgrounds, and that's vital to accurately assess the situation and present potentially complex solutions. It requires quickly navigating multiple systems and at the same time engaging callers with clear, concise, and positive language as you gather relevant information. And this is an insurance company, so you would be, talking to them about an insurance product. It looks like The insurance product is mutual funds, and that's awesome. So if you're like, Delilah, I'm willing to give this a try, I would put my best foot forward. And you guys already know we've got you covered with the remote resume builder software. We've got so many ATS optimized resume and cover letter templates. And the template I would go for this one would be the insurance customer service template. You really can't go wrong with that one because it's literally made for this role. And then you can use the insurance cover letter template and boom, you're on your merry way to remote work land. And these templates are super easy to use. They're already filled out. And the purpose of the templates isn't to just slap your name on it and download. It is to build off of something that is already worded in a way that would get the attention of the hiring managers for that type of role. So you don't want to talk about healthcare stuff to a company that is hiring for a mutual fund customer service position. You wouldn't want to talk about tech support stuff to a company that, is talking about healthcare stuff. So that's why these templates are very helpful because it gives you ideas on how to phrase what you are trying to convey. And you can see how it's done and it's easy to go in and make it true to you, add your razzle dazzle, and boom, you're ready to download. So try it out. It's just $1 during our 7-day try before you buy trial. And now let's move on to the next company. So jumping on into the next company, this company is called Group O, and I have shared this company in the past before. Now, this is a business process outsourcing company, which means that they handle a lot of other companies' customer service, tech support, and, other types of roles available. And it looks like this company kind of has a niche in commercial manufacturing, construction, that kind of stuff. So that's a very interesting spin on being a BPO. Now, if you go to their Glassdoor, you can see that this is another huge company and people enjoy working here, which is awesome. Now, to navigate to their careers, they have it at the top right here for us to select. And then from here, we can learn more about the company and their goings-ons. They have great benefits, and we want to see what they have available right now. So I'm just going to select career openings. And so that's just going to jump us down to the bottom. And from here, we can do a search for what we're looking for. I'm going to get into one lead right now. So jumping on in, this is for Group O's customer service representative position. This is going to start on 11/10. Okay, November 10th. You know what today is? Do you know what today is? Today is 10/21. So if they are hiring for this role, which they are, you can betcha that if they're getting started on the 10th, which they are, this process is going to move along. So if this is something that you think you might like, I think I would put my best foot forward ASAP. Now, this is available US-wide, it's full-time, and it is in their call center department. You can't be allergic to a phone. And it says that you're going to play a vital role in delivering exceptional customer service experiences to individuals who contact our organization on behalf of our clients for assistance. Acting as the first point of contact, you will manage a variety of inquiries, provide information, resolve issues, and ensure customer satisfaction through effective communication and critical thinking skills. So you're going to be talking on the phone. You need a high school diploma. You need to be able to meet their internet requirement, basic customer service and phone handling experience. They don't get into years of experience with that. You have to be able to work a set schedule, be a problem solver, and proficient with a computer, typing and data entry, and all of that good stuff. And so they get into the benefits. You get benefits and paid holidays, paid time off, 401k. So this is a great opportunity. And again, this is meant to help out the folks who need the most beginner of beginner friendly, and you need something coming around the corner. So if you're like, Delilah, I like this one, then I would put my best foot forward and I would use the customer service 1 or 2 resume template, and I would pair that with the customer service cover letter template. And you already know I'd be on my merry way to remote work land. So now let's move on to the next company. So, jumping on into the third company, I'm going to share two leads from them. This company is called Motive Care, and I have shared them plenty of times. This is a company that is in healthcare. They offer non-emergency medical transportation. That's like taking people to and fro to like appointments, the grocery store. But they have like special medical needs in home personal care. They do virtual and remote monitoring and integrated supportive solutions. So that's what this company is about. And so if you go over to their glass store, you can see another huge company, 10,000 plus employees. And people kind of have some things that they would like to improve with the company. But I think that if this is a opportunity, either one of these fits you, and we know that they're beginner friendly, I wouldn't really worry about what other folks have to say because you know what you need and you know that you got to do what you got to do. So if we scroll down to the bottom here, you'll see under company, if you go straight down where it says careers, we will select careers. And then from here, you can learn more about them, all their goings ons. And we're just going to click this button right here. And now we're able to see their open opportunities. I'm going to get into the first one right now. So jumping on into the first opportunity that I want to spotlight, this is for their remote retention and recovery specialist position. And this opportunity is very beginner friendly, as we can see. They just want you to have a high school diploma or GED, an equivalent combination of education and experience, be self-motivated. You have to know how to use Microsoft Office, have excellent oral and written communication skills, proficient in managing multiple tasks at the same time, and ability to work flexible hours and overtime when needed. And you'll never scare me and a lot of the folks over here with more hours, okay? Because we are worker bees. And so you get benefits, which is awesome. Now, what you're going to be doing in this role is it says that you are going to receive, investigate, and respond to all customer inquiries regarding shipments, products, and complaints. So remember, this company offers like medical devices and stuff. And so you're going to talk with both external and internal customers in a professional, helpful, and courteous manner, manage incoming phone calls, resolve problems by clarifying issues, record details of calls and messages. And that's what you're doing here. So again, as beginner friendly as we can get. And I like this opportunity, especially as a first foot in the door role, especially if you want to get into healthcare or see what it's about. I think this is a good one. So I would put my best foot forward and I would use the healthcare call center template. We've got the healthcare call center cover letter template and we have the healthcare call center resume template. And these go well together and these are great for this opportunity. So now let's get into the final lead. So jumping on into the final opportunity, this is for their client service representative position. And this is also another beginner friendly role. They let us know down here that you don't need to have experience in doing this, which is awesome. And so it says that you are going to handle client inquiries and answer basic questions via phone, mail, email, and in person, complete assigned help desk tickets, and follow up on reports requiring action, assist in the research and resolution of customer issues, record details of all communications, contact clients and agencies to verify or correct client info, route client complaints and tickets to appropriate individuals or teams as needed. And so this looks like a good mix between, phone and, handling maybe some email tickets that come in where, you're responding to them. And that's going to get you some really transferable skills, okay? Because not only will you have a lot of experience talking to customers verbally, you will have experience talking to them, via email, and that can open up the door for more administrative roles. So you guys, we're strategic over here. We might not love what we're getting into, but it's not meant for us to stay. It's meant for us to build up those skills on our resume so that we can be qualified for the stuff we really want to do. Okay, that's what this is about. So if you're like, okay, Delilah, I think I can do that, I would use that same healthcare call center resume template, but I would customize it more so for this role. Okay, this one has those tickets in there. So I'd let them know I am comfortable going back and forth, talking, on the phone and, via support ticket. And that would let them know, hey, this person's a jack of all trades. So there you guys have it. Those are the hot leads. And remember, the remote resume builder software has the templates, and you don't need Microsoft Office or Google Suite. Everything is done in the software. This isn't a template library. This is a one-stop shop solution. So you have your templates and you have your resume and cover letter wizard where you build your resume, your cover letter, you store and can keep them secure, and they're everywhere you go. As long as you got an internet connection, you have access to your resumes and cover letters. So that makes it so helpful when you're on the go. And it's easy to just download and put your best foot forward with these companies. So try it out. It's just $1 during our 7-day try before you buy trial. As soon as you sign in, we're going to send you your login. We're going to send you a second email to show you how to use the software. And email 3 is a handy link. Okay, it's for our support desk. If you ever need to reach out, we are in there 7 days a week. We have reps waiting to help you. So try it out. I think you're gonna love it. Next up on the resources list is Extra Leads Club. This is how you can save time and get results because we do the job hunting for you. And would you believe me that all of these leads I shared today were featured in today's roundup of leads? Yes, and there are about 36 more hot leads in Extra Leads Club because we had about 40 every single weekday. So try it out for $1 during our 7-day try before you buy trial. It's only 10 buckaroos a month. Okay, that's like a cup of coffee and maybe like half of a cup of coffee from Starbucks. It's expensive to get coffee at Starbucks, but it's not expensive to get these hot leads. So check it out. And last but certainly not least is my Amazon storefront. I receive a small commission if you get anything from here. And you guys know I'm always going to talk about the computers because that's what y'all talk to me about. And these computers are priced to move, and there's something to fit these company specs. This is 2/3 of the whole hookup. Bring your own monitor and you're in business. So check out my Amazon storefront, consider joining Extra Leads Club today, and consider getting your application in using the remote resume builder software. We have tons of templates. So thank you all so much for watching. I truly hope this has been helpful, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.